Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. It's time for more Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. It's now August 1918, after I recovered from our little crash. And kind of got the town rebuilt. Everything's good. Well, that's not true. The town was kind of done when we came here. Except for, I guess the sewage, which I learned I could just do this. It's much easier. I also realized I forgot to put friggin' Lenin statues down. So we got that built. But otherwise everything's actually pretty okay. I'm currently engaging in construction of the highway. Each segment, slowly getting built. I had to go a little more careful this time, so that way we wouldn't end up in any situation where another crash would occur. But we got there. And we're slowly building up some gravel. The mine is working. I have gravel. And it is glorious. I've also begun the process of upgrading this road. And theoretically, I guess what I should do mud bypasses, and then set this all to be upgraded to gravel. Perfect. So the reason for this is because I'm going to get this town online next. This tiny little town, which should be relatively easy. So once I have this source of wood, then these forests no longer become necessary. And I think it's kind of important to try and get the, friggin' forests taken down. Because, while I no longer have to get gravel, that does not mean I don't have traffic jams. Yeah, still need steel, technically. But that's probably not going to happen for a while, if I'm being honest. Steel is difficult to come by. I would like to get things like concrete and cement and maybe even asphalt all figured out. Because like I said, unfortunately everything is just going to be running on this customs house for a while. Some customs houses instead on this map are actually two, which I really wish I had one of. Because I think if I go along here to, this is actually two mediums, which would be so much better than the one large. But I'd also be completely screwed because I'd be even farther from water. And I'd have no chance. I am pretty limited by infrastructure, but, how far away I can get from the border. Quite frankly, the fact I've got a friggin' route to NATO, at least, is pretty huge. Especially given I'm considering, replacing so many vehicles right now. Because, I've had a lot of vehicles for, a really long time. Some of these vehicles are literally, 18 years old. Now, I actually don't know what age of vehicles does. Resources, vehicle, age. I wonder. Fair enough. Alright. Well, either way. Anyway, so I'm working on trying to get the sort of a square gravel highway built right now. Because I think that's going to be my best way forward with a lot of these. And I say that because, the gravel roads will allow these vehicles to travel at full speed during the winter. Right now I've recognized that we have a slight problem where this town is a little bit crippled and struggles to get resupplied. I've put some more food wagons on the case, and I'm hoping that helps. But there's no way to know for sure. How's our waste program going? Hopefully pretty well. Like I say, in general, it should reduce. It seems like it has reduced the traffic around here a lot. Like, I haven't seen a traffic jam at either of the dumps lately, so that's really good. Now, things will get a little bit better soon, because we now have access to our medical university. So slowly but steadily, we are now researching increased birth rate. Like, this town is still nowhere near full population. We are short like a couple hundred people, really. Which is unfortunate. Luckily, it seems like we don't use enough oil here. I don't need any more, so we're okay. But yeah. Yeah, this thing is more than enough, really. Out of curiosity, how are things going here? Because I don't have anything set up to bother to fill this with gravel. Like, I am absolutely playing with fire on this. This is going to kill everybody in this town one day. Because there's no way I'm going to remember. Oh. But yeah. I think, unfortunately, a lot of my construction efforts, though, have been in reconstruction. Because we have a lot of buildings that, you know, we're about 50%. And, like, we've been working on that. But it's obviously, okay, yeah, you're just torn down. Just making sure. Because, yeah, it would be rather ideal to make sure these places are rebuilt. I guess this is in general sort of a problem with not quite having enough people, is sometimes the buildings will... Yeah, garbage is also still overfilled. I don't have a solution for waste here. Right. That's slowly going to become a problem. Well, the logical thing to do is get myself... one of these free dumps. Unfortunately, we're basically just kind of barely above the waterline, so... Right. And... technical? Yeah. Actually... Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like I don't really have too many choices here. Waste trucks, yeah. I feel like this is probably the best use. Just one of each, and... I don't know, what do you got for a snowplow? Flying speed's not great. Yeah, it'll be the reindeer snowplow. Yeah, so... do I care about the hazard waste? I mean, I'm gonna have to, aren't I? Yeah, there's not really many ways around it. Because I know, like, the hospital will generate hazard waste. That just produces a little pollution, so it's not that bad. Yeah. Tiny, tiny, tiny bits of hazard waste. The dumpers are slowly getting to work. How we doing here? We need 46 more tons of gravel. Yeah, this is kind of why I want to maybe do a vehicle replacement. guess that would be a thing. Like, I'd have to somehow... Yeah, not until I can export via, like, water am I going to be able to export to NATO. Let's be real here. Like, the closest customs house to me is friggin'... I think this one, maybe? Yeah, the north border here. In the direction I'm, like, expanding, so... Yeah, that's pretty far. Like, even if I have a highway connection, which... Like, I actually do, you know? I never realized I had a highway connection, though. Then why did it complain before when it said I had no connection to the border? Huh. It's not broken or anything here. Alright, well, fair enough. But yeah, so exporting to NATO I feel like is a little bit tricky right now. They're just too far. And for the time being, I do kind of depend a lot more on, like, the Eastern Bloc, so I say in the middle of Montana. Yeah, it's not great. Like I say, in general, playing in realistic mode kind of drives me towards autarky, because it is difficult. Like, we'll still have to purchase licensing for vehicles. How are we doing? Up to 1,500 workers. Good. Yeah, the number of workers we have is slowly increasing. And in all seriousness, the increase to birth rate will be huge for me because, like, you know, we do struggle. We are absolutely struggling with a lot of problems right now. And I have no problems being the first one to admit it. Shit sucks for us right now. But, you know what? We actually could be in a lot worse shape. We're in okay enough shape, I think. As long as I can keep this town fed. But I've now got, I think, 4 vehicles on it, so hopefully it should be enough. But yeah, we're kind of on a razor's edge a lot of the time. You know? Like, if meat ever runs out, the birth rate goes negative. Realistically, I think, like, some of my largest imports at this point... give me last month. Electronics isn't that big, but it's still not great. Yeah. Steel for construction. Fair enough. So I was gonna be like, can I maybe then get away without electronics? Probably not, unfortunately. Probably not. But still. It'll be a little nice thing. And there's more that I can do. Like, eventually, you know, we'll get through heart attack and stroke prevention, which will increase everyone's lifespan a little bit. Alcohol standards, which will also further increase everyone's lifespan, because, you know, we do serve alcohol. So, like, if we can get a couple of those... combined with, like, the increased birth rate, since people in this game kind of reproduce by osmosis. Or, no, not osmosis. Mitosis. Yeah. I'm not actually sure if you require 2 people to give birth. You know, I think they may just, like, bloop. You know? So, yeah. But yeah, no, it's good to see a much higher birth rate. I'm hopeful that will help that a little bit. And also, you struggle to actually provide meat sometimes, which concerns me. Yeah, what's going on here? Machine replacements in progress. I see. So yeah, you have 0% efficiency until that's completed. That's not good. So anyway, just talking about, yeah. Just talking about that, where I feel like I'm kind of balancing on a knife's edge. Like, I'm legally functional, but it doesn't take much. Which, oh well, it happens. Need 42 tons more gravel. We'll need 193 tons of gravel. We'll need 389 tons of gravel. Nice. So yeah, we need like 1,000 tons of gravel. That's fine. The excavators are slowly working on it. One of the things that I do honestly consider, though, is importing some... Out of curiosity, what do we got for excavators? Okay, none from there. I know we have, like, at least the steam bulldozers here, which excavate, what, like 3.5 times? No, only 2.3 times faster than our 2-horse excavator. Alright. But, like, if I could pick up a couple of these... Like 15 tons of gravel, you can travel 50 clicks an hour. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like it's just gonna have to happen. No vehicle in depot, yeah. But you know what? They sold this vehicle. Oh, I see it goes down as I do this. Where the hell did you come from? Hold on. When I do auto vehicle replacement, they'll pop out of here? Oh, that's good. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like it's an oversight. Because it probably assumes that whatever I'm replacing it with will be the same, like, from the same customs house, right? But no. So if I replace a Soviet vehicle with a NATO one, it'll pop out of the Soviet customs house. Alright, well that's going to dramatically speed some things up. Alright. Yeah, those weren't even that old, but frig it, we're doing it, you know? Let's see. Yeah. Like, this would be extraordinarily... Oh, automatic replacement's on. Ah, okay. I see that. That's fine. Because it's not like anything's ever going to hit that anyway. We're not even 20 years in yet. So yeah, no, just replacing it with things that can actually drive reasonably quickly would be just such a huge boon. Like, such a huge boon. Because, like, these things will also go through the customs house so much faster, you know? So, like, it improves my overall throughput. It does take you forever to load, though. That's okay. It is. I'll get fire extinguished. Yeah, more reconstruction. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious we're going to be... I guess we can't get through right now. I see that, so that's what's taking so long with that. Yeah, it sucks that I can't really build new buildings right now. I'm kind of stuck to doing roads. Since roads can be built entirely with excavators and don't actually need the workers, it allows the workers to all kind of go to dealing with the reconstruction and repairs in the town. Though honestly, I think I'm gonna want to scrap the tiny four-person steam cars. Those are silly. They worked for another purpose that I'm no longer using them for. Like when I was picking up just tiny groups of people from the bus stop, they were fine. But now they're not worth it. So let's get rid of them. The slow process of mechanization. Oh god, and you're out of crops? Okay, why are you out of crops? Okay. So that's concerning. Also kind of explains the problem here. Of course, then again, I think you guys have a decent sized fuel tank actually. Yeah, you can't get gas here, so we'll go head out and start doing loops. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. Go there. Hurry up, because these things are just going to keep getting messier and messier. I think in general it might be time to switch over to gasoline anyway. For fairness sake. Because I am starting to actually motorize a decent bit of my, transit fleet. Especially if I want to keep going along the route of these new NATO vehicles. They might be a saving grace for me, really. 27 tons of gravel for this one. Like, every leg of this we complete will definitely help. It should make everything just that little bit more efficient, which will be good. Any chance the food wagon's almost arrived? Okay, it has, good. It's gonna pretty much drain this place, though. And I'm getting, like, another thing. I think, to be fair, it's probably just because I ordered so many new vehicles all at once. Although, to be fair, I don't think the system is really holding up. And I think I need just sort of a do-over with it. You know, the feeding yards are just not going to continue to function. And fuel is the way forward. And that's okay. Keep bringing in the gravel. % of the way. Still need more stuff. Stop production. Okay. Oh, good. Research program finished. Alright, let's see. So finish off the aluminum tree. Sure. Good idea. Did this, like, reset or something? I'd swear I was at a higher level of this, right? Like, I swear we were at, like, 50% here. Huh. Alright, well. Whatever. Maybe I'm drunk. How are we doing here? Looks like we're getting enough food in now, which is good. By the way, wait until loaded. These are basically like the perfect trucks for gravel roads, which is really nice. Alright. Yeah. And I think once they get onto the gravel road, they should actually be able to do an overtake. Yeah, there we go. This is also part of the reason why getting these gravel roads is going to be so important. Because, yeah, you know what? Maybe I can't afford to upgrade everything, but once I have gravel roads and overtaking is possible, that's going to improve my efficiency a lot, just in general. Alright. Yeah, not bad. I am really tempted to do a heck of a lot of replacing, though. Because I feel like it'd be a good idea. Yeah, we need more than one person actually working this power plant. Come on. I mean, yeah, like our worker count is kind of stagnating. And worse yet, I think oh god, and you're out of electronics too. So yeah, this place isn't going to be super great. in terms of birth rate. Although the birth rate shadow should be pretty far away. I think we'll be okay in the end. Yeah. There isn't enough gravel, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna maybe change you out at this point. Because let's be real here. Upgrading to these gravel trucks now is effectively maxing out the quarry. You know? This is as fast as our stone yard can work. For now. Which, mind you know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. Oh yeah, and by the way, it's now after the 11th of November 1918, World War I come to an end. With our population being a staggering 2,300. We are growing oh so slowly. But you know what? We are growing. Like, we are growing. You know, these gravel roadways are being built. And, like, as I replace our old shitty vehicles, our construction capacity is going to increase. Once I can get wood online from here, especially since I now realize I can ship it so much easier, like, we unlock the Zeppelin next year. That changes everything. Because I can also put in additional people in this zone. Like, you know, I can put in a row of houses here. So I can have even more people in this town that can then just work in my construction industry. Take a bloody helicopter. Okay, I probably need to empty this. Maybe. I'd say one thing I also kind of need to do. Are we doing it on bricks and stuff? Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, I need to empty it. I'm trying to think of ways around it, but no. There isn't ways around it. No being lazy. Crops there at least. Yeah. I really need the headquarters of the Communist Party, man. Logistics offices will help so much. I cannot wait for them. It also sucks to see so many of these trucks kind of like come back empty. Because they all get dispatched when there is gravel there, but like, there obviously just isn't enough gravel now. So. Yeah. Well, maybe over time, you know, as the population grows, because the population is growing. I can at least keep food coming in here. And like, eventually this birth rate tech will pull through for me. We'll be alright, you know? And hopefully maybe I'll have meat again before too long. I mean, how are we doing for meat in this town here? Still 60 tons. We'll be alright. Soon. Come on. Of course, I guess part of that is massive backup here. Oh well. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been your Lenin. and I will see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.